All right. Yeah, let's get started. Starting with a nice little jog on the spot. Coming whenever you're ready. So I don't know if I've seen Michael and Lisa. I definitely saw Susie on New Year's Eve. Well, good New Year's to you all. Considering I don't know who is going to show up. And if you're showing up on YouTube, good New Year's to you too. All right. Brain's a little bit of a scramble today, so if you hear me rambling, don't mind me. All right, we're going to turn this jog into a high knee march. There we go. Sorry. Again, brain's a little bit of a scramble today. Coming into that high knee march. Again, all we need to do, get that knee way up towards the hip. If you need to take it at a slow pace, just to make sure we can work over the joint, that's good. If you'd like to get the heart rate a little more pumped and you feel like you can, feel free to bring it into a jog. But I'm going to stick with the march just so you can see from the profile where my knee is ending up. Really want your knee to be driven up, even if we can get it past the hip. I'm going to open up this window in a second because I feel like a little more natural light might help me, especially considering this back leg here is a little crazy. All right, going into butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, same thing as a high knee march. Either you can just get your heel up in this march here, or you can bring it into a jog. Whatever you feel like. If you feel like you need to get your heart rate up a little more in the slow pace isn't getting you, feel free to. I'm going to stick with the slow pace here though. Just so again, you can see my profile. Heel all the way up to the bum. We want to close that gap between the back of our shin and our thigh. We're going to hop into some shuffles, so make sure you have some space for yourself. Michael and Lisa, I don't know how you guys divide up the space, but we can happily sort of figure it out. I guess you've been doing it for a while. So 3, 2, 1. So take a wide stance. It's going to be 1 shuffle, 2 shuffle. If you have the space for it. If you don't, it's going to be 1 shuffle. So 1 over, 1 over. I'm going to stick with the double for now, just because I have the camera space for it. Good work, good work. Good start to the day. Like I was saying, head's in a scramble. So like, if you're ever in the same sort of mindset where you feel, my brain isn't exactly working with me today, completely natural. Brain tends to turn off in the morning if you're not a morning person. I'll tell you what, that I'm not a morning person. The job makes me a morning person. I wake up for you guys. And for anybody who's looking to get trained, looking to get it up and moving. All right. We're going to switch over to some walkouts. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So what it's going to be, stand firmly, stand tall. It's going to be folding from the hips. So the first motion I want you to try and get done first is reaching down towards the toes. If this is as far as you can get, that's okay. The idea is I want you to try and get as low to the ground as possible. I'm going to try and walk out the hands a little bit. If this is too much for you, feel free to stick. Less reaching for your toes. So if the walkout's too much, it's just down, reach for the floor, back up. I'm going to keep going with the walkouts though. We're going to try and do 3 more. Good work. Down and out. You know, I'm going to throw an extra one in there. So we have 2 more left. Good, good. Good work. Last one. Walk it out, walk it out. Back up. All right, we're going to hop with some jumping jacks. Get a little more out of the arms. We're going to do some shadow boxing afterwards. So 3, 2, 1. Up and over. Really get those arms moving. The legs should be warmed up. But we got to get those arms flowing with blood too. Good, good. Hopefully by now, breathing's catching up a little bit. It's picking up a little bit. Same with the heart rate. If it's not, feel free to go a little harder with the warm up. If not, stick right where you are. Good, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So shadow boxing. Nice wide stance. Always be on your toes. It's going to be back arm, front arm. So 3, 2, 1, jab, jab. Up on your toes, jab, jab. Up on your toes, jab, jab. See, I did it backwards too. Jab, jab. We're gonna do 2 more. Jab, jab. Last one. Switch sides. Same thing. Back arm first, followed by the front arm. So up on your toes, jab, jab. Up on your toes, jab, jab. Keep going, keep going. Get that full extension out of the arm. The idea here is working the shoulders, pulling with the back. As I pull back with my arm, holding myself in a good posture position, throwing it forward with the chest. Last one. Good work. All right. If you guys need water, I'm going to give you 30 seconds before we get into the workout. We are starting with our groundwork. So whether it be upper body and core, that's what we're starting with. I'm going to grab a quick swig of water. We're starting with knee push-ups or push-ups from wherever you can. Don't mind whatever position you're taking from. I'm going to be explaining from each position as well. So, depending on how much upper body strength you have, pick your poison. You do the push-ups from the wall, where I want to be below your chin and above your chest. So, my hand position is going to be about here. Feet are away from the wall, enough to generate pressure onto my arms. Push down, back up. Same thing with the ledge here. Actually, I'll roll this up a little bit. Same thing with the ledge. Brace your wrists, brace the heel of your palm against the ledge, whatever, if it's a bench, a couch, a chair, anything. We're going to start a new watch. And we're gonna essentially try and keep it the same position between the chin and the chest, down and up. So down to the ground. I want your toes and your knees posted. If you're going on your toes, keep them posted. The idea here is that these are not going to move. They're not. As soon as we start to lift them, they act as counterbalance. So I want to keep them pinned down towards the ground. From here, all it is lowering the body nice and slow, and then back up. So take your pace, take your own modifications. We're going to start in 5. What I really want to see is depth. Try and get your chest and your chin down towards the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. Really get that elbow flexion out of it. Get that chest moving. If you can do a full push-up, good work. If you can't, good work. So long as you're trying today, push-ups are a huge part of everyday life, surprisingly enough. If you land your stomach for sleep, getting out of bed. If you have to lie down on the ground, check what's under your car. Anything that's involving you picking yourself off the ground, unless you're swinging around your legs or doing backflips off the ground like gymnastics, you're getting up with your arms, getting up with your chest. 10 more seconds. Come on, come on. Good work, good work. 3, 2, 1. Done. Great job. We're going to go into some rope climb next. So swing on towards your back. What we're looking for here, whether it be feet flat on the ground, knees up, or legs straight. Easiest, medium, hardest. The idea is wherever your legs end up in between, that's your difficulty. What I'm going to try and do is get the shoulder fully off the ground and reach with one arm towards your feet, towards your knees, whichever's most up. So if I have my knees up, the idea here is I'm going to reach with my back arm first so you can see how my chest turns towards the camera. I'm going to pull down with this arm, relaxing it all the way down. Same thing with the other shoulder. So watch the back of me. As I reach up, grab the rope, you're going to see the exposure of the back of my shoulder here, squeezing across my abs, pulling down. So again, easiest, medium, hardest, keep it where you like. I'm probably gonna keep it somewhere around here. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Good work. Good work. Again, the whole part of the core exercise here is exposing the back of that shoulder, getting up off the ground. If you have a cold house, it's easy to tell when your shoulder's off the ground. You might feel a little breezy effect there. But again, that whole torso motion of lifting the shoulder off the ground and squeezing across the body, that's what I want. Good work, good work. Keep it up. Almost done, almost done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome work. All right. We're going to head into some bridges next. So the idea here is going to be some glute work. If you're on a mat, I want you to try and keep your feet on a flat piece of surface. Something that's hard if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's more so just to generate enough pressure and it's not feeling a little uneven. So easiest version of what we can do for this one. Feet flat on the ground, hands underneath our bum. We're going to lift up gently and we're going to come down gently. The first thing you can do to make it harder on yourself is range of motion. See how this nice space underneath is getting bigger? That's how you make it harder. To make it hardest, lift one leg up. Essentially what we're going to do is that we're going to do alternating sides. If we do one leg up, so it's going to be down, up, switch legs when you're at the top. Switch over, down, up. So easiest, little dip, medium, full range dip, hardest, one leg out, alternating, and switch at the top. All right, I'm going to do medium effort, and I'll switch into hard effort later to show you how it goes. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way up, all the way down. The biggest squeeze here is should be coming from the glutes and the hamstrings. If you feel it more so into your lower back, adjust yourself, try and pick up your shoulders a little bit, and try and squeeze from those glutes instead. The idea is you're going to have to finagle the position just a little bit for you, because a lot of people have different hip orientations and hip sizes. So find the best spot for you. Good work, good work. All right, I'm going to switch over to the hardest version just to give my people the demonstration. All right, going up at the top, switch over, down, up, switch over, down. There, good, good. If you decided to switch the new modification with me, awesome work. If you didn't, awesome work. Your own pace, your own race. That's why we keep them on time. So I also have these classes on demand just in case you would like to do it at your own pace. Good work, good work. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, that's our groundwork. We're gonna try and get 2 more rounds out of that. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. And so it's push-ups, rope climb, and the bridges. Grab water, take a breath, catch a break. As you can see, still tossing around my words a little bit. Brain doesn't know how to put things in proper order right now. You never know, I could be getting this whole workout wrong. But stick with your modification. Stick with the instructions that we have so far. If you need to, you can feel free to pause the video if you're on demand, and you can look up the exercise and see if it has a better instruction for you. But I will take my time with each of the modifications. The easiest ones I'll be just going in quickly. So the idea is that if you're doing a wall push-up, it's just more so finding that orientation between the chest and the chin. Try and find your hand position there. For the rope climbs, again, feet down is going to be the easiest version because it's going to allow the most range of motion. Having your feet up is going to restrict that motion. And the idea of the bridges is that range of motion is going to be coming from the glutes, as well as how much mobility you have in your hips. All right, I'm going to get started with push-ups. In 5, you come in whenever you're ready. 2, 1. Let's go. Good job. So I know I look at the camera a lot, and I'm going to repeat this. Try not to. The idea is that so long as you have the idea of what you're doing, get a better feel for it rather than watching me and trying to copy me. I'd rather you get a good feel for it than having to constantly look over, oh, what's on the camera? Okay, because that adjustment in your spine can change the whole exercise. By being looking at the camera, I throw more work into my left arm. So I want you to try and feel it out for yourself. Keep that proper position. Aim for the chin and the chest to hit whatever surface you're getting towards. Good work, good work. Again, keep those feet down if you're on knee push-ups with me. Don't let them act as a counterbalance. Coming out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switching onto our back for the rope climbs. Come in whenever you're ready. I'm going to get started in 5. So again, exposure with the shoulders, what I'm looking for. Reach and hold. Really suck it back in. All right, 2, 1, let's go. Down, down. Good work. See, I can look at you every other one, so I can actually expose my chest towards you and turn my whole body out and wind around. Good work, good work. Keep it up, keep it up. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work. All right, bridges. I'm going to start with the medium option. Again, easiest is a little dip, medium, full dip. Hardest, up with one leg, switch over when you're at the top, down, up. Good. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, down. Good work, good work. If this is creating a little bit too much pressure on the shoulders or on the back that you're not used to, feel free to go to the easier option and practice breathing first. Because it's okay to come up to the top and you feel a little suffocated just by having your chin tucked so much. Just practice the breathing, get into it. Breathe in as you go up, push out as you come down. Good work, good work. I'm switching over to the hardest option. So leg up, switch over the top, down and up. Switch over, down and up. Good work, good work. 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Breath, water, whatever you need. I'm going to get started in 30 seconds on the 3rd round. Again, pick your modifications as you need them. After this round, what we're doing is standing work, a decent amount of legs, little core involved. Good work, good work. Take it at your own pace, your own race. Broken record playing right here. If you tune into enough of these. The only thing I have concerns about right now, besides the round, is actually speaking over the speaker, considering that it's fairly loud today in the gym, and I don't know if you can hear it properly. So I'm just sort of trying to speak as clear as I can. All right, we're gonna go into the last round. I'm gonna go into the last round. Come in whenever you can. I'm gonna go for my knees to start, and I'm gonna go for my toes for later. The idea is that, again, I'm gonna try it at my own pace, my own race. You stick with yours. Again, if you're doing it from the ledge, shoulder, chest to chin height, same way thing of the wall, chest to chin height. The idea is that that's a very small space. Stick your hands there though, because that's where we're gonna apply the most pressure through the chest. All right. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Good. Good work, good work. Good job, good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Again, if you need a second just to look at the screen to copy me and just say, okay, I think I'm doing that right. Go back into looking at yourself or feeling the exercise in total. Because the idea here is I want you to feel it more than you can see it. All right, I'm gonna go up to my toes. Feel free to follow along and adjust accordingly with yourself. You can see how I'm slowing down. Body weight just got a little heavier. Good work, good work. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! See? Only the hardest option for a few seconds, and I can slow right down. Take your modification as you need. Again, I do an umpteenth amount of workouts in a day. Sometimes I need to take a break, sometimes I need to slow down. Perfect excuse for a modification. And just as much as anything is capability. If your capability is not at that place yet, where you're doing the toe range push-up, don't worry about it. Stick with your own modification. All right, into the rope climb for the last time. All right, I'm gonna get started in 5. I'm adjust my feet to the difficulty that I want. 3, 2, 1. Reach, pull, 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 pull. Good work, good work. Good job, good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Focus on yourself for the last round. Get that core work in. We're gonna get that glute work in later. Good job, good job. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good work. All right. Lastly, those glute bridges. Tuck the heel in as close to the bum as you can. Again, choose your modification. I want you to try and practice from the ground here if you feel as though you have a little bit of extra time to start to spare. Practice finding where your hips should be to squeeze from the glutes the most. Often enough, that comes when your back is flat against the floor and the only pressure you can apply is with the bum and the hamstrings. The idea here is 5. We're gonna get started. The idea, squeeze from the glutes, hamstrings, easiest, medium, hardest. Good. 2, 1, let's go. Start with the hardest here, just because I can. Again. Oh, I'm putting down my foot right in the middle of it. There we go. Good work, good work. Good job, good job. If you ever feel like these exercises aren't enough for you, feel free to grab weight. And maybe next week I'll start introducing how you can integrate equipment into this, make it a little more workloaded. Again, if you don't need it, you don't have to grab it. Good. Even something as simple as a water bottle, just holding for stability, can often be enough to challenge you. All right, 10 seconds left. Come on, come on. Good work, good work. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, I'm gonna get prepped for leg work, or standing work, I should say. Come in whenever you're ready. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Excuse me. All right. Where we're going from here. Stay on your break. I'm more so just going to catch up and give you the modifications as we go. First exercise we have going here is a back to front. So the idea is step back, down. Before you step back into the middle, it's step forward and down. Pick your range of motion and pick which one you feel comfortable with. So the idea here is easiest modification, just going forward. Down, forward, dip, and back. What I would like you to try and do though is going to be back, dip, forward, dip. And to make it hardest, change that depth. So back, all the way down, forward, all the way down. And then from there, we're going to be just alternating legs. So the idea here is back with the one leg, all the way down for me, forward, all the way down with me, and then back with the other leg, forward with the other leg. Okay, good. Those are our first modifications. That's our first exercise. I'm going to get started in 10 seconds. Come in whenever you're ready. All right. Get the range of motion going. Get those hips moving harder. Going in 3, 2, 1. Back, down, forward, down. Good work. Back with the other leg. Forward with the other leg. See if I can take an extra step back. Down. Good. Good work, good work. Great start. Have your hands wherever that you'd like them to be. Sorry, my feet just getting within the floor there. Whew. Good work, good work. If you don't like your hands up in front of you like I do, feel free to put on your hips. One thing that might make it harder for you, without even putting weight onto you, is putting your hands behind your head and keeping them there. It throws the center of balance, center of mass up a little bit, creates a little bit more of a stability exercise. Integrates a little bit more into the core. This is our last one. And challenges you a little more left to right. All right. Last exercise, we only have a 2 pair in here. It's going to be forward facing, squat down, kick out with the right leg, squat down, kick out with the left leg. So nice and slow here, down, up, down, up. If this is too hard for you, feel free to stay at the top, hold that proper position. It's just going to kick out. Kick out. To make it harder, it's down as low as you can go, kick out to the side. Down, kick out to the side. Your own pace, your own race, your own modifications. I'm going to get started in 5. Feel free to try whatever modification you'd like to first and move into whatever you feel is most comfortable. All right. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, kick, squat, kick, squat. Well, it's more like a lazy kick to the side, but still, as I tell you now, your hips won't feel like it's lazy later. That whole lift there, coming from the abductors here, come from the side of the hip here, all the glutes actually there too. It's gonna be killer. Woo! Good work, good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Breath. If you're drinking a lot of water, grab some water, but try not to get that sloshy gut feeling because there's a lot of up and down here. Catch your breath. Take your time. Come in whenever you're ready. I'm going to get started in 15 seconds. You don't have to. Again, whenever you're ready. All right. Leave myself enough space to actually step forward this time, so I'm not bumping into the wall. Hopefully you're doing the same. And again, same thing with the exercises earlier. Try not to look at the camera. You can see how my whole body orientation changes when I look at you. Focus on the exercise, get the form down. All right, lunges. 3, 2, 1. Back and forward. Good work. Back and forward. Good job. Back, forward. Good work. Back and forward. So to tell you something, I love reverse lunges, especially with a lot of my senior clients. just because it challenges the brain in a certain dimension where you don't know where your leg's going. That's a whole different area of balance around the idea of proprioception, your body in space. And it really can grind somebody's head whenever they decide to step back and they're like, whoa, I don't know where I'm going. Not to say that it affects the senior population only, but I love to do them with my senior clients. Good work, good work. Anybody can gain the benefit of taking that step back, find yourself a little wobbly, and then coming back into it. Last one. Good work, good work. Good job. Woo, legs a little shaky now. All right. Coming to the squat kicks. This will be the last exercise of the workout. So give it your best, give it your all. What we're looking for again is if you can get depth out of the squat and height out of the kick. Good work. All right. I'm going to get started in 5. Come in whenever you're ready. This is your last exercise, so challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Down. Kick out. Down. Kick out. Down. Kick out. Same thing with the lunges. If you don't like your hands out in front, space you out a little bit weirdly, feel free to put them on your hips and use that as an aid. And just like the lunges, putting them on your head, raising that center of mass, is going to give you an extra bit of stability challenge in this exercise. I'm going to leave my hands right where they were. I feel most comfortable there, and I like the challenge already. Because I get this challenge out of that depth there. Get that bum real low. You can add 5, 4, 3, 2. Great work. Woo. Sweating off. Hair wick to the side. That's a little. Hey, Michael, Lisa. Great workout today. You can already hear me breathing.
Thanks,
I'm glad
Taylor.
you guys had fun. Glad we're doing it. They're still going on, even with the closures. I'm glad you're sticking to it. Have a great day, Susie. Have a great day, Michael, Lisa.
Thanks, you too.